Ever heard the iconic line from Star Wars, "Luke, I am your father"? Well, brace yourselves because this line never existed. It's actually, "No, I am your father." Surprised? Welcome to the rabbit hole of the Mandela Effect, a mind-bending phenomenon where a large group of people collectively misremember facts or events. It's named after the late Nelson Mandela, the revolutionary leader who became South Africa's president after being released from prison. But here's the twist. A significant number of people distinctly recall Mandela dying during his imprisonment in the 80s. Yes, you heard that right. They remember a historical event that, in our reality, simply never happened. The Mandela Effect challenges our understanding of memory perception and perhaps even reality itself. So, are these just simple memory lapses, or could there be more to this phenomenon? Let's delve deeper. False memories, as strange as they might sound, are a significant part of the Mandela Effect. They are essentially a mental illusion, a trick our brains play on us, leading us to recall things that didn't happen or remember them differently than how they actually occurred. Misinformation and cultural references often feed these illusions. For instance, a popular catchphrase or an iconic movie scene gets misquoted so often that the incorrect version becomes ingrained in our collective memory, replacing the original. Then, there's the fascinating process of memory reconstruction. Each time we recall an event, our brain reassembles it, sometimes filling in the gaps with false details. This can lead to confabulation, where we unconsciously fabricate or misinterpret memories without any intention to deceive. These mental missteps are common, but could they be the sole reason behind the Mandela Effect? From misquoted movie lines to misremembered historical events, the Mandela Effect has no lack of examples. Let's delve into some of these. Starting with pop culture, picture Darth Vader revealing his paternal connection to Luke Skywalker. You might remember the line as "Luke, I am your father." But the actual line is "No, I am your father." Quite a surprise, right? Then there is the beloved character of Curious George. A significant number of people remember him having a tail. In reality, he never had one. Also, do you recall the children's book series as The Berenstain Bears? You might be shocked to know that the actual name is The Berenstain Bears. Shifting to brands, have you ever poured yourself a bowl of Fruit of the Loom cereal? Well, you might need double check as it's actually Fruit Loops. There's also the case of Jif peanut butter. Many of us remember it as Jiffy, but that's not the case. Jumping to the historical events, you may remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison during the 1980s. But Mandela was released from prison in 1990 and passed away in 2013. Now that's a historical Mandela effect. Moving on to anatomy, some people believe that kidneys are located in the lower back, but they are actually positioned higher, towards the middle of your back. Also, many people recall learning that the appendix is on the left side of the body, but it's on the right. And within the animal kingdom, how many stripes does the American flag have? Some folks remember there being 52, one for each state, but it, in fact, has 13, representing the original colonies. Lastly, the infamous Shazam movie many of us remember watching in the 90s, starring comedian Sinbad as a genie. However, no such movie exists, and we're probably confusing it with the film Kazam, featuring Shaquille O'Neal. These shared false memories are intriguing, but is there any scientific evidence to back the Mandela effect?